massive microphone on my massive microphone on my collar.
37 kilometers, 1,000 metre climb. We're now at the top of
Calder Rights. Today, 6-hour hack. Start here at the top of the mountain, and then you do like, what do we do, like, first 20 minutes we'll have like 20k, and then hack around like 30k average, and it'll take me a lifetime to get back up the mountain, so there you go.
Just whack it down.
Let's go. But we might just go by a bakery and get a cookie to start.
Might.
Do you want one for the car?
I mean, 6 hours in the car, I might need some fuel.
Does the car need fuel? That's a question we've not actually.
Half a tank.
Half a tank? Who's half the tank?
We've got half a tank.
Half a tank?
Will that be enough?
Half a tank?
Do you want to introduce the video?
Oh yeah, should we do that, shouldn't we?
Mid-chop.
What we're saying. Now then, shorts fans, welcome to my piece of chocolate. What are we, day 20, Groundhog Day? 20 something, no not quite, maybe 17, 18. Of Zero Altitude Training Camp. 6 hours to go today. I'm just about to roll out for a day on the pedals. I think.
I've been employed.
What is it that you've got? Proof. What is it?
A camera holder.
A camera holder. Yeah, it's just that's a tripod. It's just a massive tripod.
A massive tripod.
Massive tripod.
It's a gimbal.
It's a gimbal.
It's a gimbal. Aren't they like those little hamsters people have?
I feel like I'm at work experience.
I did my work experience. I thought it'd be really good when I was at school. I thought it'd be a really good opportunity to like see how far I could, see how stupid I could say something for the teacher to still believe me.
Yeah.
When the teacher said, "What am I doing for work experience?" I said, "Oh, I'm doing it at the BBC," and they were like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah. I'm Bear Grylls. I'm assistant Bear Grylls cameraman for the week." She's like, "Really?" Oh, yeah. Absolute bullshit. I started talking out my arse. And then I had to go for like.
Did you actually go on work experience?
Yeah, no, I went and did my work experience at the bike shop with Steph.
Oh.
When I met.
I've met Steph.
Yeah, I did my work experience with Steph, and I met Damon Haig while I was there. 2 times world. Was he super middleweight champ? He came in one day. He lived in Duffield.
Very nice.
He was funny. He was like proper. We're off to a flying
Chris's
start.
birthday. Right, let's go.
It's not I have to deal with.
Well, I don't want to lock us out.
Yeah, they won't want to do that.
Let's go.
You might have to send me on my own.
Get the gears working.
I do know what I'm doing. I've done this for 9 years now. I know.
Give us a weather check, James.
Weather check. It's not as cold as it could be. It's actually all right. It's actually warm, and there's still a little bit of snow about, little plots here and there. But it'll be so cold for the first till I get to like 1,500 meters maybe, and then we'll be grand from there on, and we'll whip all the clothing off at the bottom.
Will you be all right with just Bare legs.
Can I let you know in about 25 minutes?
Have you got some spare kit?
I've got this.
Nothing in the car?
I've got my everything on underneath. Forecasting Granada says 23 degrees. Happy?
Yeah.
Pack the tripod.
Camera holder.
Camera holder. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's get this done.
How cold is it?
It's not bad actually. I'm quite warm. I just seen one T.
Is it one to?
Yeah. They're look like doing some split day. Got TT bikes on the roof of the car, descending on road bikes. Yeah. Should just whack this descent on a road bike, on a TT bike.
How's it been?
Lovely, lovely.
Not too cold.
Becky's had a baby.
Oh yeah?
Harper.
Harper?
Yeah.
Oh, is that not early?
Yeah, about a week early.
A week. Harper what?
Jane Waterfield.
Oh, Harper's a girl?
Yeah.
An hour 12 in. We started there this morning. What are we? 44k away. I'm trying to find out how much descent we've done. We've descended a long way actually. 1606. It's going to be a long way back, isn't it? Right, we've descended 1606 and we've only ascended 307. 4,000 to do in total. Right, better crack on.
Doing short spans. See the old tops there. That was where we left this morning. Hour 18 in. 6 hour endurance ride. So, generally speaking, we're not going over 280 watts today. Keep it in the tank, keep it endurance. Could do fat nights on the way back. We'll see how that goes. I don't even know where I am actually. Descended out of Granada. Sorry, descended into Granada. Did a lap round the back of Granada and then about here somewhere. I picked this route because I did it last year, and there's also an option that if I've been behind schedule, I can turn around, I can cut this off, and it's quite a nice loop. You know, the trees and stuff, reasonably quiet. Nearly saw that black car have a head on with that lorry then. Like, comment, subscribe. Found this at the side of the road, a little bit of roadkill. We are an hour 23 deep into a 6-hour endurance ride today. I don't even know where we are. We'll put a pin. We're somewhere. Oh, have you got a Cannondale? No Cannondales. Yeah, so we've fallen off the mountain this morning, round Granada, got a lap round, then we head back that direction, and then we go down again into Pinos, which is the town like outside of Granada, and then back up the climb. The Vuelta went up last year. Hold on. Woo! Out of Pinos. But if we're a bit behind schedule, we can cut a few laps off or stick a loop on or whatever. Or we can even cut a bit off and go right to the top at like maybe 2,400 meters maybe. A little like cafe shack thing there. It's like, not a cafe, it's a bloke with an espresso machine in a shed, to be truthfully honest. But coffee's coffee, in fact coffee's not coffee. Not all coffee was created equal. Because FullGasCoffeeCo will give you discount on your next purchase using Shorts 10. Predominantly endurance. We can do Fat Max on the last climb on the way back to the gaff. We'll see how we feel. Did a good day yesterday. Did 4 hours, what we call SFR efforts, which is overgeared efforts, followed by some sprints, but did it all at above 1,500 meters. The effort day was yesterday, and today finishes the block. So tomorrow's easy rest day. Hola. Right, anyone watching this Spanish? Can anyone let me know why Spanish people come down here and it's 25 degrees and they've got full leggings on and a buff and a, like, are they dressed for the snow apocalypse I've not heard of? Like, they're always Spanish people dressed for like British winter. It's 20, what is it? 20. I say 19 degrees today, and it'll peak at 23. There's no need for buffs today, folks. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, we're quite deep now. We're what are we? 2.5 weeks. This is week 3. So like generally after an altitude camp, don't really want less than 3 weeks.
Are you counting the race week?
Counting the seconds. Counting the race week, we'd be at week 4. So I've been here for a week with the team, a week at the race, and then a week and a half here on my own. And then, yeah, effectively, Sunday will be the 3rd week of me being here on my own. The 3rd week of me being here in total. So, trying to work out what that'll be. It's about 21 days. Obviously, we had that break, if you like. But I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, the risk of altitude, as well as you can lose muscle mass and a bit of explosion. You spend so long doing long climbs that it's probably not bad to leave early and go to a race and get some like motor pacing in, like this, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, but we're ending the block, so to say. We've got, I'm out of the slipstream now, getting battered by the wind. Yeah, So rest day tomorrow, and then 2 days to finish it off. So we touch the car, lose the waiver.
We lose any deposit on the car. You've seen that happen belly bumping.
Ellie gets returning customer discount on the old gold car hire.
When's the end of the camp
So
then?
Sunday, fly to Switzerland for Romandy. There we go. These are my boys. Yeah, biker boys. Sunday we finish. Probably we'll go directly to Tour of Romandy. Starts on Tuesday, so it's like a week yesterday. And that's like the dotting the I's, crossing the T's for the Giro. You can also write the Giro off as well if you go and chuck it in a grass verge somewhere or touch a wheel. So yeah, the aim is to keep Romandy rubber side down, to get a lot out of it, get that last bit of race pace in that maybe I wouldn't otherwise have got, but obviously I'll still have that race at low R in my legs. Get today in the tank, and then rest day tomorrow. There'll be an efforts day on Friday. Don't know what it is, I'd have to have a look. And there'll be another endurance like this on Saturday before travel on Sunday. Pre-race ride Monday, and then we start Romandy with a prologue. Prologue on Tuesday, the classic Romandy prologue. I haven't looked. I'd have to look. They always start with the prologue, but yeah, in the past they have used a Dittyberg to do the prologue on, or a flat, really technical, arguably a road bike prologue. I guess most people know what a prologue is. Prologue traditionally is like the aperitif. Is that right? You say it's an aperitif? It's the starter. It's the tomato soup and a bread roll, or whatever you have. Basically, like short time trial that comes before. It's basically like just to decide the jerseys. But for it to be a prologue, I think it needs to be under 7.5k or 8k, specifically to be classed as a prologue. If it goes over that, I think it's just a time trial. Romandy normally has prologue and a time trial, but I think this year just start with the prologue, and it sort of decides the jerseys, gets the order of the race before the main course, which is obviously the road stages. So yeah, that's a prologue. A headwind all the way out. There's it's a wind farm here. You see the wind turbines are not going slow. So I have to see how that affects the old average speed.
Loop behind the car though.
I think I did it behind Sweeney. So I think that was like loop behind a moto. Nice and quiet out here as well, isn't it? Yeah, I had a monster breakfast. 120 gram of oats, 240 grams of 200 gram of I remember, and if it was some berries, and then honey, and then once that had all gone down, I had a little banana with some on, a little bit more honey. Did about 150 gram of carbs, about 45 gram of protein, in about 1,000 calories, give or take. And then head out on the bike today. and it's not crazy amounts on the bike today because we're not going super intense, so the carb count is not through the roof, but it's still going to be a lot. As soon as we're at altitude and we need to push a few other things like fat and protein, the whole day we're probably going to have something like 150 grams of protein a day, or 150 grams of protein today, and then probably somewhere in the region of 100 gram of fat as well. And then we're not really going to push it, but the fat and the protein are going to be really important, like I say, because we're not doing super intense stuff. The carbs aren't, it's an opportunity to get the protein in, get a lot of fat in, because I think a lot of people don't realise is like, although carbs are really good for fueling, they're not necessarily like a really nutritiously dense food. For example, like, what time are we on? It must be about time for a bar. $1:55, it's time for a bar. Should we see what it is? It's like a lucky dip. You get what you get. I've already had a bar. I've had an Amax fast bar. Now I've got papaya nugget. Do you say nugget or nougat? Nougat. There's nothing fancy about this channel, mate. Don't worry about that. Let's have a look. I opened these to like trying to give like an element of surprise, like I've not already had fucking probably 400 of them in the 4 years that's part of the team. I'm like, ooh, look, nougat. It's only my 400th one. Yeah, it tastes exactly the same as the other 399. Oh, they have done a new flavour. Speculoos. Huh? Lovely jubbly. Falling off the road. Just about to catch the maillot jaune. Stop at the top here, replenish the old bidons. Chauffeur. Amazing, isn't it? It's nice when all you've done is hike round the climbs of Granada for the past 2.5 weeks. It's boiling as well. That young couple looked like they got a long way to go, didn't they? Caught the maillot jaune there. He fell off the road, did you see him? Front wheel were down the ditch. I reckon they're like us. I reckon it's like World War III. 2.5 hours in.
I'm not counting, you're counting. Alright.
What do you want?
This one. Why do you do that? Stick a bit of this on.
How's the leg feeling?
Alright. Shaved him yesterday just for this. Thought I can't be having what do you call it?
Stubble.
Dodgy.
5 o'clock shadow on the leg.
That's it.
Do you want 2? Is the other one alright?
The other one's alright for it, I think.
And do you want...
Yeah, 2 scoops of that. Nearly knocked it flying. Hola, buenas. Is that like tie your own battery to your bike or something?
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
We tried this.
We did try this. Well, I think they're having a lot more success than we did.
Backpack.
Yeah. They've got way more luggage though.
No, I've got a tail fin. Didn't have a tail fin, and I got a tail fin now. No, I'm good for the meantime. In fact, I will. No, I will take my there was one in here somewhere.
One of these?
Yeah, I'll take that. Well,
Is this a descender?
yeah, I think so. I'll take that from the car in half an hour. That's my lunch. Protein bar. Look at the size of that beetle. Have a quick wee. So, rock and roll. Catch you later. Do I need to turn it on? Yep. I knew that. Battling into a headwind now. We're still doing 35k an hour, but that's where we've got to go. Probably can't hear the wind because we've tried to sort our audio out, as you can tell. So you probably can't hear how much he's trying to push me back. So, but just coming up to about 3 hours in now. Don't know where I am. On my way back to Sierra. Got a lot of altitude to go the last 3 hours. Unsurprisingly, living at the top of a mountain for 3 weeks. Can't actually go up from there. I know, who'd have thought it, eh? So, yeah, we're about to get lap of Granada in, and then back to the climb we came down this morning, and then back down into Pinos, around the bottom, and then up
up the climb. Lovely jubbly. Oh dear. Have you got my bar? Huh? Can I have my bar? White line bar? I'm stuck in it, oh bloody hell. I think this is probably the penultimate stop now. Do one more after this and then I think... Oh, 4. Well, I'm having my protein bar. 20 grams of protein. 4 hours in, I probably had breakfast 2 hours, 2.5 hours before. So it's probably 6.5 hours since I had any protein. It's been such a long day. So I've got a little protein bar, 22 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein. It'll help as well because I'm going to try and get so much protein today with it being such a big day. I'm going to eat so much food with it being such a big day. But this will space it out a bit better, make it a bit easier to get it all in.
Unless you're planning the last climb. Full gas, tempo,
Oh.
spinning.
We have the option to do a fat max effort on this one and the next climb. But to be honest, they're so steep and so hard. I'm being in that zone anyway, I think. Coach left a note on yesterday's training, he was pretty happy. So we'll drift up to fat max anyway, which is the point where you stop burning fat and start burning more glycogen. Chocolate flavoured crunchy bite. Now, I actually prefer the salted caramel one, but we'll take what we can get. For now, I'm in the wrong business here, aren't I?
It was there when I had.
Take that and... Go on mate, get a bus through that, literally.
We're actually on the other side of the road, so I don't think it's as... Oh, people are getting off.
Oh right. We'll roll with that.
Happy?
Happy as I'll ever be. These are just decorational, these don't actually work. I'll be honest, these are quite good. I've worn them, I worn them literally every day. Forget that they're on. I think I maybe use them 2 rides out of 10.
So
But I ride
them as decorations?
But I ride in them 10 rides out of 10. Right. What did I grab then? 2 more chews and a fast bar. Oh yeah?
Through the city.
Through Granada. Sort them out? How do I sort them out? Like,
Raise them a bit, roll it,
shave them off?
roll it up a bit. It'll only take you 2 minutes.
Yeah, but then I'll just have another line.
Yeah, but it's not as well.
Not as well. So this is the climb we did in the Vuelta. So in the Vuelta we went up here and then we went down the descent we're going to go down, and then we'll go round the valley, come up the climb that we came up in the Vuelta, and then the Vuelta goes, what's it on? Kawasaki, and then the Vuelta would have gone round and down again, but we'll go up and then crack onto the hotel. Worryingly though, we have got 1,500 altitude, no, 2,000 altitude meters to do in 50k. We're literally going to go up, down, and then climb for about 1,300 meters in one go. Should we leave this one on and keep piling them on? Like, we'll keep.
Everyone wants to have microphones.
Everyone wants to have microphones. Do you want to turn this one off?